Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring. I hope you enjoyed learning useful tips, tricks, assessment and correction of the writing and speaking section of OET, IELTS and PT academic examinations on my YouTube channel. Amidst my busy schedule, I have uploaded over 290 videos under several playlists till now. Since 2008, I have been helping more than 12,000 students to achieve their desired scores. If you find my YouTube videos helpful, please like them and share them with your friends, colleagues, relatives, other WhatsApp and Telegram groups. Should you have the comments to improve the quality of my videos, please write them and subscribe to my YouTube channel. To get more benefits, you can become a member on my YouTube channel by clicking the Join tab near the subscription icon and following the instructions, or using the link available in the description section of my videos. First is what we call the silver member. If you pay $4.99 per month, which is going to be approximately 250 to 300 Indian rupees, you'll be able to get access to the exclusive members only videos, loyalty badges and emojis. If you become a gold member, you are going to pay only $14.99 per month, which is going to be approximately 750 to 800 Indian rupees. You will get all the perks that are allocated for the silver member, plus you will get 10 sets of test materials for IELTS, OET and PT academic examinations. If you would like to get the highest benefits from my channel, you can become a platinum member by paying $79.99 per month, which is going to be approximately 4,000 to 4,100 Indian rupees per month. You will get the perks from all the previous levels, plus you'll get the free assessment of 2 speaking and 2 writing tests. In addition to that, you will also get the assistance with 2 full reading and listening tests. If you would like to increase the chances of passing your OET, IELTS or PT exam in one attempt itself, please contact me at steve@ucanenglishtutoring.com or +61 468 480 877, which is my mobile number as well as WhatsApp number. In return, you will get the free assessment and correction of your first letter and first role play to help you find your weak areas and address them using effective strategies I'm going to teach you.
Good morning. I'm Jasmine, one of the registered nurses working in this district community health center.
You don't need to give background noise like this, isn't it? If you have longer names, okay, if the premise is going to have a longer name, it is better to tell I'm working here. That's it. You don't need to tell, the longer name with lots of pauses or background noises in between, right? That's not good. So you should and then you mentioned the name, isn't it? So it's better to avoid these things. So background noises could have been avoided, please, or reduced. Okay, so you can simply say I'm one of the registered nurses working here, how can I help you, or how may I address you, or whatever you want to say, just use after that. All right, let's go ahead with the next one.
Am I talking to Miss Geeta?
Yes, sister.
Is it the right time to talk to you?
Yes, sister, you can talk with me.
Okay, Miss Geeta, how are you feeling today?
I'm okay, sister. I'm okay, I'm fine.
Miss Geeta, if you don't mind, can you ask your daily habits after your surgery?
So did you say, can you ask, isn't it? You said, can you ask? You didn't say, can I ask? Or let me scroll back so that I can listen to
I'm okay, sister.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Miss Geeta, if you don't mind, can you ask your...
Okay, you didn't say, can I ask, isn't it? You said, can you ask your, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever you want to say. So this is wrong. You should say, can I ask or may ask, okay? Or can I ask you something, please? Okay, blah, blah, blah. So this is wrong. Okay, use the pronouns properly. If you want to ask, you are going to ask the questions to her, isn't it? So you gotta say, can I ask you, may I ask you, could I ask you, and so on. Okay.
And daily habits after your surgery?
Yes. see, sister, I am following what our surgeon is advised me. So still my wound is not healed well. I have feel that some infection is there in my wound.
Miss Geeta, one more thing I want to ask you. Are you taking adequate rest?
Okay, so when you say, Geeta, one more thing I want to ask you, it's not that good. Okay, try to avoid these kinds of phrases. Okay, you can start by saying, I would like to ask you one more question. That's fine. Just stop it and give a pause and then ask the next question. Are you okay with that? And then you ask the next question. Don't just continuously, speak like, oh, one more thing I would like to ask you is, are you taking la la la? No, that's not good. So one more thing I want to ask you. Okay, so you can say, I would like to ask you one more thing. Ask you one more question. So that's fine. All right, that would be much better. And then give a pause before you ask the next one, the question, the actual question. All right.
Yes, sister, I'm taking adequate rest. Yes. I'm
Okay,
getting.
that's good. And as you said, I can understand your feeling, but
You don't need to necessarily say, as you said, I can understand your feelings. I think they don't make sense, isn't it? You can simply say, I can understand your feelings. I can understand how panicked you are. I can understand how stressful you are, and things like that. So you could have used the list of phrases I have shared with you, isn't it, in the document? All right, let's go ahead with the next one.
sometimes people will get post-operatively some infection, but it is not really that the patient fault. As you said that you got some infection.
I mean, there's no pause in between. There should be a pause after every sentence. Have a small pause. The small pause is going to be similar to taking deep breaths. Okay, do you know what I mean? You have to give this much pause. Okay, it's going to be 1 to 2 seconds approximately. You can't just continuously speak. It's not good, right? Please give a small pause of 1 to 2 seconds after every sentence, please. It is really important. You can't just continuously speak without any pauses at all. No.
So it's not your problem, but it is a common in all the patients who undergoing.
Okay. It is common in all the patients who undergoing. Okay. This is what you have said. Okay, let's say there are a couple of mistakes here. One is, it is common. You can say it is common, or you can say it is a common problem. Okay, so it is common in all the patients. All right, the next mistake is who are undergoing. Okay, this is what you should have said, who are undergoing. It's a common, you can say it is a common problem in all the patients who are undergoing this surgery or whatever it is, or you can say it is common in all the patients who are undergoing this procedure, or whatever you want to say, you can tell. All right,
Undergoing surgery. Okay.
Yeah,
And
okay,
there are some.
okay, sister. There's
Yes.
I will let you tell you. I will tell you something, because I am followed all the surgeons' advice. So I want to quick fix of this wound. So I want to go work. I'm little worried about it. How can avoid this, sister?
I want to assure you that you no need to worry, because while for
okay, I want to assure that you no need to worry. Okay, you no need to worry. Okay, remember this, you no need to worry is grammatically incorrect. This is an incorrect sentence. Okay, we shouldn't use you no need to worry. You don't need to worry. If you want to use that, use this, you don't need to worry. That's correct. That is absolutely fine. That is 100% grammatically correct. But don't ever use you no need to worry. You don't need to worry, or there is no need to worry. So if you're really fond of using no need to worry, you can say there is no need to worry. All right,
There is nothing to worry.
There is nothing to worry. There is no need to worry. You can use anything. Yeah. Yeah. That is also fine. Yes, there is nothing to worry. Yeah. Or there is no need to worry. That is fine. So they are grammatically correct. Okay. So we need to use the grammatically correct sentences. It's really important because grammar and vocabulary are going to be, the assessment parameters as far as the speaking is concerned. Okay. So you need to be a bit careful in relation to the use of grammar. All right, let's go ahead with the next one.
Following some instruction, like your surgeon said.
Some instruction. Okay, some instructions, isn't it? It's not some instruction. There's no only one instruction. It's going to be more than one instruction, isn't it? So it needs to be in the plural noun form only. You have to use, there'll be some instructions. Okay, that's what you have to do. Is that clear? Let's go to the next one.
We have to do a daily dressing to your wound in your big toe. By doing the daily dressing, and we have to expose the wound to the fresh air and to expose to the sunlight.
Okay, so you should have used connecting phrases. Okay, so you didn't use that. You have been continuously using only and we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this, and so it's not good. You could have rectified, the use of and. You can say apart from that, this wound needs to be exposed to sun or sunlight, whatever it is, Yeah. In addition, you can use these kinds of phrases. In addition, the wound needs to be exposed to the air, okay, to the sun, okay, whatever you want to say. Try to use these. I mean, use simple sentences. You don't need to, be worried too much about the complex and compound sentences. Only the complex and compound sentences in which you are 100% confident of not committing the mistakes, use them. Otherwise, don't use them at all. No, it is okay to use only the simple sentences. That's fine. Do you understand? But don't commit the mistakes. That's what I would say. Even if you score a bit less in grammatical component of the assessment criteria, it is still okay to get good score in other sections so that the overall score can be maintained at least at the B grade level. Okay. Yes.
If we are following all these 3 steps, it will helps you to.
It will helps you. Okay, let's say it will helps you. All right, let's say so. This one, it will helps you. You said helps you, isn't it? But that doesn't make sense. Helps is the present verb that goes with the he, she, and it. So these 3 singular nouns, okay, go ahead with the verb plus yes form. But the future tense, okay, will never ever go with the verb plus yes. No, not at all. So you should have used and they will help you, because you have told that there are 3 procedures or 3 things. That's what you have told, in the beginning. So you should have used they will help you. Okay.
Listen, heal your wound. And also the doctor prescribes some antibiotics you have to take regularly. So following these 4 steps, like daily dressing, and you have to expose your wound to the fresh air and to expose to the sunlight and regularly taking antibiotics. These are all the things will help you to get your wound healed fast and you can join your duty. Are you?
Yeah, so the problem is there are a couple of grammatical mistakes that are committed by you, but you don't need to tell the same thing again and again. All right. I mean, it's okay. Let's go ahead.
Able to follow me, Ms.
Yes,
Geeta?
sister. Yes. I understand your instruction. Yes, sister.
And also I'm advising you to take adequate rest and some type of mobility you have to do, so that it will increase your blood circulation and it helps for your wound to heal fast.
Okay, sister. Best idea it is. Yes.
Okay.
Is there any leaflet, anything for to follow what instructions at home?
Yes, Miss Geeta, I will give you the brochure,
okay,
which will help you whatever
Again, okay. So you said which will helps you. Okay, that could have been avoided. So there are two mistakes here. One is the false starts, and the other is inappropriate use of tense. Sorry. Need to be avoided. Okay, those two things are not good.
The points which I tell you now, it's all written in the brochure. It will reinforce you, recollect all the points which I told you now. And don't forget, there is an appointment with your surgeon.
There is appointment. Before the appointment, we need to use an article "an," not "a." There is an appointment, isn't it? It's going to be there is an appointment. Okay, it's not there is a appointment. That's wrong. Let's go ahead with the next one.
Next week. Is that okay?
Okay, okay, sister. Okay.
Yes, Miss
I
Geeta.
understood your instruction. Yeah.
Yes, Miss Geeta, I will come the next visit. Okay. Till that,
Okay.
you take care of yourself.
Okay, let's say your and then self. These two things need to go together. You need to take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. That's it. So don't try to give a pass, within one word itself. It is wrong. It's definitely wrong. You can't say, for example, you can't say appointment. This is wrong, isn't it? Same way, you have to say, pronounce it together. Pronounce it together, because it's one word only. Yourself. Please take care of yourself. But you have said your and then self. That's not good.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So let me give you the feedback against each parameter. Okay. One good thing you have done was, see, the way you showed sympathy was good. All right. You showed adequate sympathy towards the patient. Okay. That's a good thing. Actually, this is the thing, that can save you, from falling behind, C grade or so. Okay. So that's really good. So you were able to use adequate sympathetic phrases, to ensure that the patient is happy about the care, she is receiving. So that's a good thing. So that's really good. I'm very happy with that. And then the other thing is connectivity has been improved, maybe to some extent. I would say connectivity is somewhat better. However, it needs to be improved, more. Okay, it is somewhat better. And then the other thing is, you were able to confirm the information with the patient and stress the important instructions. Okay, so you have repeated those things. That's good. That's fine. I'm happy with that. All right. So as far as the behavioral pattern of your role play conversation is concerned, I'm very happy with that. However, on the language section, let's go ahead with the grammar. Grammar needs to be improved a lot. So it is still a question. Okay, it's not improved. Okay, particularly use of article, tenses, nouns, and verbs needs to be immediately addressed. So these are the issues. You have to be very careful at the use of tenses, nouns, verbs, and so on. Right, use of articles and so on. Okay, false starts were rectified and compared with that of the previous role play conversation. And compared with the previous role plays. Okay, I'm very happy with this area as well. Background noises remain an area of attention. We should provide more attention in this area. You have to be careful in terms of background noises because you have been committing like lots of background noises during your role play conversation. That needs to be addressed. Okay, otherwise it's hard for you to get 350, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, so vocabulary is fine. I'm happy with the way that you have been handling words. Vocabulary is fine. All right. What else? Pronunciation could have been much better. Because you have been splitting one word, okay, and then pronouncing them separately like sections, but they are not the sections. They are one word only that needs to be pronounced together. For example, yourself. Okay, that needs to go. Okay, use shorter sentences and link them together rather than speaking longer sentences. That's not good. Don't do this, please. Okay, this will cause a lot of problems as far as the speaking is concerned. Okay, so it's not good. All right, let's go ahead with the expected score. Let me see what score I can give you. So you were able to do some of the issues, but still. Okay, all stars background noise. Yeah. According to me, this one sounds like a 330 out of 500 role play conversation. You need to still address at least some of the problems under grammar. You can't keep committing these mistakes. For example, it will helps. That's wrong. You should say it will help. Okay, or they will help. Or don't say it will helps. Okay, that's not good. False starts need to be rectified as well. But they were rectified to some extent, but still, and then use of articles. There is an appointment. Okay, you need to always use these phrases. An appointment. You need to. No need to worry. That's wrong. There is no need to worry. Okay, so can I ask? Can I ask you? Those kinds of questions. Can you ask you? Yeah, these things are not that good. One big thing I want to ask you. It's better to say I would like to ask you one more question. Is it okay with you? Then you ask the question. Okay, give small pass. Speech rate is still another issue as well. So you can't use. Speech rate needs to be reduced to some extent, or give passes. I think that will make your speech more understandable. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not fully convinced to give you 350 for this role play conversation, Jasmine. However, there are some improvements, but they are not sufficient to boost your scores to 350. I wish you good luck with your next role play conversation. I hope if you can reduce at least some of these mistakes, I'm happy to give you 350 in your next role play. I hope the assessment has been helpful to you. Thank you.